The reality of artificial intelligence in the workplace has become clear in Derby, with 100 roles that would have required people being replaced with AI. On the one hand, that's 100 fewer jobs for those needing work, but on the other hand, the council says it's helped save them from bankruptcy.
2 digital assistants deal with queries from public on the phone and online, and the council says it's saved them millions. But it's not been without its problems. Let's speak to our correspondent Phil Brewster. Phil, is this something to be celebrated or worried about?
Good question, Steve. Depends on who you talk to. I mean, basically, until recently, when you contacted Derby City Council with a query, you either ring up and speak to a person or send them an email. Now, if you ring up the authority or go online, you'll be greeted by 2 new digital assistants. One is called Darcie, which deals with general council enquiries such as bin collections and council tax. The other is Ali, which deals with queries from Derby Homes tenants. Now basically you either type in a question or phone them a call, and Darcie or Ali will then use artificial intelligence to either give you a response or point you in the right direction. Now the City Council claims that it's helped them fill 100 vacant roles and also save them £12 million at least by not having to employ people, pay them wages or fork out redundancy costs. In fact, it was claimed last year that the use of AI actually could have saved the City Council from bankruptcy. Well, I've spoken to one Councillor Hardyal Dhindsa, who's a Cabinet Member for Digital Transformation, and he told me that AI is not about cutting jobs, but about improving council services.
We need to find, as we did with the horse and cart, and before cars came along, find new innovative ways how we provide better services, more efficient services, and AI is here to stay, but now we are looking to see how it can actually help us enhance the work we do, and not always look for cuts.
Phil, we know it's AI, so how accurate is it?
Well, Sam, it's certainly not without its issues. Basically, the questions that people have to put in do have to be some quite concise or specific. Otherwise, the responses from Darcie or Ali can sometimes be give you another sort of setup, lengthy follow-up questions for you to answer. It's also been reported that the system struggles sometimes to understand dialects, such as a strong Derbyshire accent when people call up for help. And some elderly people who may not be the most tech-savvy people around have also complained that it's taken them a long time to get through the initial AI system to actually be put through to a real human being. But on the plus side, Darcie does support 10 different languages as well, which is quite important with a city as diverse as Derby. So, for example, as well as English, you have Punjabi or Polish, Urdu, or even Slovak itself. Now, one of the people from the team who helped create Darcie told me that AI system can even detect when callers are either struggling or even perhaps frustrated.
Because Darcie is very intelligent, it can detect if someone is more vulnerable or in distress or annoyed, for example, and it will passport them straight through to a human colleague rather than get in their way or frustrate them. So it deals with the things that it can deal with well, but brings in a human colleague where necessary.
Well, of course, going forward, the City Council says that the use of AI will actually help them further in terms of things like processing large volumes of data or financial information, and that in turn will help them come up with the best policies and also the ones that will potentially be the most cost-effective. But of course, with all local authorities who are struggling to balance their books, the temptation to save money by replacing human beings with artificial intelligence systems will always be there.
Phil, thank you.